Okay, today is the 18th of August 2026. I'm doing a psychic reading for, I guess it's something to do with the Ukrainian president and his craziness. He's he's a homophobic, and he doesn't like certain politicians who are gay. He tries to poison politicians who are gay, Zelensky. And he pretends to like you. He also doesn't like if you're Anglo-Saxon. So he feels like uneasy with Anglo-Saxons or people who are not, say, his cup of tea. Yeah. I think he's got World War II issues going on in his mind, and he has also doesn't manipulate people. So, well, this is really a reading for Western Europe that's near Ukraine. With this, I would say he's a sort of a Zionist. Zelensky is a Zionist, and people are supporting his Zionism. Okay, I'll have to get my other chart to see the dates of these situations, which is it's just this card. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think it's going to show you. No. Anyway, it's just the zodiac dates on the card. It's nothing special. So I've shuffled the cards, and I see we're in Leo season right now, which is July the 23rd to the August 22nd. So that would be some sort of competition someone is in. I think it's a test of two powers. You've got the aggressive kind of world situation with this war with Zelensky, which is to fight against my tribe, which is Russian. My mother is Russian. I have Russian DNA in my blood. I have no Jewish blood in my veins. I have pure Russian blood in my veins. My DNA is Russian via my mother and her grandmother and her grandmother. Back to the Stone Age. DNA never changes on your mother's line. And you are what your ancestors were during the Stone Age. So I feel the world is coming against me. It's creating a lot of anxiety for me. I am a practicing witch, an occultist, a Satanist. I also do other religions. So I'm basically pagan. I believe in more than one God. So Virgo season is coming up. I see a lot of disaster Virgo season. You have the Tower card there. Virgo season, which is the 23rd of August to the September 22nd. And I'm gonna do another card shuffle. Well, not card shuffle. I'm gonna do, because I've got a migraine. I've had a migraine for 2 days. So I'm not going to do any shuffling of cards. I've got an electronic tarot right now, so I'm not going to do any shuffling because I've got a migraine. So I'm going to see what causes this tower moment for Western Europe. That's the neighbouring countries around Ukraine, including Germany. So there is a loss of favour with who? With President Zelensky and West treating. Okay, so does Britain and Ukraine. So, what is his reaction? What is Zelensky's reaction to the hostilities between Britain and Ukraine? What would he do? This is a tower moment. There's also, from memory, there is a NATO meeting in September. So VANCE Vance has done what? Rejected Zelensky's request to rearm in September because he did something to a British politician. Did King Charles step into the situation? He steps into the situation to what? Help streeting. To help streeting, he steps into the situation. So what does the global community think about Zelensky's behaviour towards West Streeting? Do they support West Streeting or support Zelensky? They support West Streeting. So basically we may be dealing with a homophobic attack on a British politician by Zelensky, which everybody said that he was far right, and nobody was listening to anybody who said that he was a far right fascist and anti-gay. So the community decide to stop supporting Zelensky. I actually have a knot in the chain, so that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get the knot out of the chain. So that is what the big tower moment is, that someone sees Zelensky's true colours and how it really happens is, I would say, if someone doesn't like you, they just don't like the way that you look or the way that you do your hair, or they don't like your sexual orientation, you never deal with people like that, because you're going to put yourself at risk. We're being harmed by them, basically. I would never live in a situation like that. We live in a multicultural society. People have multiple sexual orientations. We have to basically live in harmony with each other. That's what we need to do. At the end of the day, we need to help each other, regardless of our sexual orientation, without, any sort of discrimination, to have a better planet to live on. Because I tell you what, when you're disabled, you don't really care, even if it's Satan helping you. And that's the truth of the matter. I tell you what, as a witch since 2007, I would say the Satan, the demons, and the jinn are the most helpful beings on planet Earth. I'm talking from experience. So you need to have a personal relationship with your spirit guides. They're not Santa Claus. You actually have to make them your friends, like your life manager. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I need your help. That's how you're supposed to talk to them. Not Santa Claus. Oh, I want this. Can you give it to me, please? No, they're not Santa Claus. They're actually a living, emotional being. Sometimes they can possess animals as well. So your cat or your dog might end up being a little bit out of character. Say that the cat never used to eat a lot of food before, and then suddenly it has this appetite. It's probably possessed. And then it wants to just keep eating and eating. So that's what it can happen. Anyway, I'll probably undo the knot later. I've got 2 knots there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. 2 knots there. So we've done the Virgo season, that's September, August to September, and that is a very, very traumatic event for the world to experience, and a big shock. Yeah. So Libra season, like September, the 23rd to October the 22nd, there's some sort of establishment. You got the Empress card there, which means that there's some sort of new contract, a new social order, what they call it, a new world order. I don't know what the new world order is going to be now. So let's see. It's the situation for the Libra season is made a mistake helping Zelensky, a homophobe. So there's no more help for Zelensky from Britain. So October, I think the world leaders are moving away from Zelensky. October. He's on his own pretty much. In November the 23rd to the rest of the year. He does receive something in December, and where is something is coming from? Israel. Israel is helping Zelensky in the 22nd of December, and he makes massive gains. Well, so he thinks. His plan is going to make massive gains. So his true colours came out, which was to get all the weapons from the West, so they have no weapons, and then he will join Israel to fight the entire world, Western world, because for Zionism. Because he's saying, he's believing that he's justified, his homophobia is justified, that's what he's believed in Zelensky, President Zelensky of Ukraine. And he is acting like a dictator, to be honest. And okay, let's see for Russia. When's the breakthrough for Russia? And breakthrough for Russia, when is that coming? September there's a breakthrough for Russia. September, October. November is some sort of leaving energy. What is the leaving energy? The leaving energy is what peace is leaving. Violence is leaving. What? Violence is leaving. So why is Russia winning? Because Struting never gave them weapons, and neither did the rest of the world. NATO got pulled out of supporting him. However, so let's see, the next 7 years, when is America bombed by Zelensky, do 7 year spread? Okay, he decides to bomb the USA in 2029, 2930. So it's basically going to try and do a 2 year campaign to bomb the USA. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 27, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 26, 27, 28. 2029 is the first bomb's going to drop on the UK. I mean, the USA. 2029, the first bomb's going to drop on the USA. From Ukraine, because they have enough weapons stockpiles to bomb the White House. So it's really not my problem. Okay, when does he bomb Germany? If people in Germany want to know. Coming to the end of the year anyway. It decides to bomb Germany this year. Which would be September because it's got the Knight of Pentacles. The Pentacles is the Earth months, which is May, Taurus, Virgo, which is what, September, and then Capricorn, which is December. And then he decides to bomb Germany again in 2028. Because he thinks Germany's disgusting. It's unclean. With their brothels everywhere. He just thinks Germany's low life, full of low life. Anyway, that is the reading. Okay, take care. See ya on the next reading. Bye. Today. August, September, October. The next 5 months. What? I didn't go through the thing. failed. Ah, the video isn't still here. Sorry.